Think of your favorite fall characters, okay? Maybe it's Rory Gilmore or Rachel Green. What do they all have in common? They all have that effortlessly cozy and warm look.
But how do we achieve this look?
Hey babes, I'm Madeline.
And I'm Deja.
And welcome back to the Elegance Exchange. So here is your ultimate fall beauty guide for 2025. Alright, so starting off, let's start with our skincare. Our skincare is definitely so important in the fall because it's starting to get a little colder. And especially if you live in places that are not Florida, okay, because we live in Florida, so it's going to stay about 90 degrees for another month. But if you live in a colder state, you know the importance of this because your skin starts to crack, especially if you have drier skin. And it's just not a cute look to have like dry, patchy skin. So start by switching out your lighter cream products for a little bit of a heavier moisturizer. And I love to use, it's like a, I don't even know how to, it just feels thicker. You can tell, it just feels a little thicker. I think like the Aquaphor kind of texture, maybe don't slather that all over your face. I don't know that would work out that good. But you want something that's a little bit thicker whenever you put it on. You can still feel it.
Especially with my skin, like especially when it does get cold, my skin gets really dry. Like it's like harsh and it almost begins to crack. Like it's just, oh gosh, it's just gross. You don't want that. You want to give like that smooth and glowy type of vibe. Like that's not the vibe. And if anything, my moisturizer is also one of the most important parts of my skincare routine. And it just leaves you uncomfortable throughout the whole day.
Exactly, and you don't want to be uncomfortable and you don't want to feel insecure about your skin. I know whenever my skin's super dry and peely, I feel so bad about myself. Not because I think it looks bad, but because that's just not something that I love. But you don't have to do this on like a super Sephora expensive budget, okay? One of the things that I've actually been loving recently, it's called the Bioma Skin Milk, and it's kind of like the Rhode one where, you know, it's kind of milky and you put it on your skin, but basically all it's going to do is help restore, what is it, your skin barrier. That's what it is. And we are not sponsored, by the way. That should be a given, but you know, here we are. But yes, it's just so nice, and truthfully it makes your skin feel so good. So I'll go in with that after I wash my face and then go on top with that heavier moisturizer, and it feels really nice and it's just refreshing.
There's also a moisturizer at Trader Joe's that I've been using.
Really?
So if you're near Trader Joe's, you have to get this one. It is so good, and it has like a cooling effect too. So like it makes your skin, like I'll use it during the day, like when I wake up, and then I'll use it before I go to bed, and then I like to gua sha afterwards because it's also very like, it's very slick. It's pretty thick, but it's also nice and slick for you to gua sha your face with. But it leaves my face feeling moisturized, and like I said, it has that little cooling effect with it too, so it's like you just feel fresh.
Just feels nice. If you really struggle with dry skin in the fall, try to limit your use of makeup wipes. I know this can be really hard, okay? There's nothing better than convenience. But something that is super nice for super dry skin is a cleansing balm. And it can be a cleansing balm, it can be a cleansing oil. e.l.f. has a great one that's a super nice budget-friendly option. And it's going to take off your makeup and it's going to lather really well, but it's going to feel nice and moisturizing on your skin. It's not going to dry your skin out like those, you know, makeup wipes would do.
Another thing is to also use a hair mask. A hair mask, hair oil, keep your hair hydrated as well. So like, you know, at the end of my day, whenever I get done showering, I always put a little bit of hair oil towards the ends of my hair because that's where most breakage usually occurs. It occurs at the end of your hair. And like, you don't want split ends.
If you have a lighter hair texture where maybe your hair can't handle that oil quite as much, try and use it before you shower and before you wash your hair. So kind of put it on like you would a hair mask, maybe leave it in for 10 minutes. Don't completely oil your head like and make your hair look like a grease ball, okay, because then it's not going to wash out. But just put a little on your ends like Deja was saying and wash it off after like 10 minutes or so, and that's really going to help moisturize your hair without being too much, because I know I have like very fine straight hair, and if I try and oil it after, I look like I didn't wash my hair, so you don't want that. But no, those hair masks are great, and honestly, I believe it's L'Oreal that's been coming out with some really good products recently. It's one of my favorite things, and it's like the glossing series from L'Oreal, I believe. and it's just so nice, and it works on your hair, and it moisturizes, and it makes your hair look super shiny, because that's really what you want in the fall. You want to have that really effortless, like windblown, cozy, like just shiny hair.
And you want it to be soft. Like, you don't want some of the tip of your hair that you can like just, it's like crispy, like.
Ooh,
no, you want it to look soft. You want it to look hydrated.
Yeah. And another thing, this is personally one of my favorite things, you can ask Deja, adding a nourishing bath bomb into your mix is actually so important. It's so important. I will go into Lush all the time, and I will just buy out all of their bath bombs. Okay,
we will be there for 30 minutes.
I use one of these at least once a week, because truthfully, they make your skin feel so nice. Like last night I used one, and they make your skin feel so nice because there's a little bit of oil in there. There's, I'm sure, some other great ingredients for your skin. But truthfully, finding a nourishing bath bomb is going to be a great option to really help with that dry skin that kind of can happen in the fall.
And if you don't, you know, if you don't like bath bombs, maybe they just smell too harsh, or maybe that's just not your vibe, you can always use like the bath salts too. Those are known to relax your muscles and everything, and you know, they're pretty nice when you do try it. You just got to give it a shot. Or you can also use like some bath oil too, so you can smell nice and good.
Even, this is gonna sound weird again too, but even a little oatmeal bath. Okay, and now don't sprinkle oatmeal on your bath. Okay, that's not what I'm telling you to do. All right, let's not do that, because that's gonna clog your pipes, and that's not gonna be fun, and it's gonna stink. But get like a pantyhose or like a really thin sock that's like almost a mesh material, and put like about, I don't even know, 1/4 of a cup of oatmeal in there, and then some body oil like you were talking about, and put that in your bath, tie it off and put that in your bath, and it's gonna make your skin feel so nice. That's such a natural and holistic way to do it if that's something that interests you, and it'll just make your skin feel so good. And I don't know, there's nothing better than like stepping out of a bath or shower and then just feeling that moisture on your skin.
Like you just feel like soothing, and you're just like,
so nice,
you're just
and
like,
cozy.
Exactly, like I'm just gonna go in my bed sheets.
Exactly. And you know, body care is one thing, but also embrace the toasty girl makeup, guys. I kind of did it a little bit today, so you can see it. Obviously I'm paler, so it's not quite as pungent on me, but embrace that toasty girl makeup. Okay, so you know, switch your light pink lip color to a slightly darker, more cranberry lip, right? Kind of like this. And just have fun with it. Daisha talks about this all the time. She loves a good red lip.
I know. It's not even like, it's not like a bright red lip. It's like more of like that dark red lip gloss. Like, what is it? Elf has a really good one.
Yeah.
It had that one shade, and that's like that's like my fall shade. I have it all the time.
I do have some good recommendations for y'all. So this is actually an Elf lip liner pen in dark cocoa. Okay, and this is great because it will outline your lips. Lip liner is so important. And so this is going to give you that darker, slightly more mauve look with what Daisha was saying, her Divine Wine Elf lip gloss, which
just like, it's like that dark cranberry red, like that finishing touch.
Exactly. And then I also have this one from Maybelline, like their lifter liner, and the shade Line Leader. This is a perfect pink, and I actually pair these with, y'all are gonna laugh at me, I'm not somebody who spends money on lipstick because I think you eat it off, but I get these little lip glosses from the Dollar Tree, and usually I wouldn't trust Dollar Tree makeup, but these are slept on. And so they're the, I think it's Ione tinted lip oil. So this is kind of what Daisha was talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like these color shades, like that, yeah, that plum cranberry type of look. Like not like the bright red, but more of like the darker tone.
So I pair this with that darker lip liner, and then with the lighter pink lip liner, I do a more, you know, shade like that. And they just look so good on your skin, and it really helps you embrace that toasty, like, warm makeup.
Because it's not so bright. There's nothing wrong with the bright look, but for that, like, fall, like that warm, cozy fall look, sometimes you just need to go more towards, like, the darker colors. And that also brings us to, like, the more bronze skin effect. So, like, with your eyes, too, you need to think more of, like, your gold, your dark brown, kind of like your
just
darker tone colors.
Yeah, coppers. Really just embrace it.
I love me some gold eyeshadow, because it's just like, it's still warm, and like the gold, the copper, like those are usually like my shades, especially for it being fall too, because it's kind of like that yellow palette too. It just looks really good, and it also brightens up your eyes just a little bit, but not so, you know.
And don't be afraid of eyeshadow. I feel like as a society we've kind of strewn away from eyeshadow as we've gotten into like this clean girl aesthetic. Nobody's really wearing it anymore, but I think it's slowly starting to make a comeback, and maybe you can even hop on this before it becomes a trend. But wear some eyeliner, do a little eyeliner look, some, you know, you can't really see it that well, but I'm wearing eyeshadow, but just, you know, have fun with it. Give yourself that smoked look.
And like I said, give the gold a chance.
Yes.
But like I said, I was in middle school, I would always wear, you know, I think it's a canon event. I'd wear like purple eyeshadow, and I thought that was the color eyeshadow. Yeah. No, it's the gold. You have to go for the gold because it really does brighten up your eyes. Especially for my darker girlies, the gold is what's going to get you.
She looks good with gold eyeshadow. I mean, you always look good, but
thank you.
You know, the gold, And even for, you know, if you have a little bit of like brown or hazel eyes, something that looks amazing is maroon mascara. And I'm wearing it today, but you also can't tell because I'm too far away. But maroon mascara, I know this sounds kind of scary, okay? I know. And if you really don't want, like, it's really not, like, can you tell that I'm wearing it too much? No.
I feel like if you look, maybe, but it's still, you know, still dark.
And it's still, it gives your lashes that definition, but I have, like, a mixture between hazel and brown eyes, and so it really makes the green in my eyes pop. And with, you know, a darker eye, it makes the gold in your eyes really stand out, and it's just beautiful.
It's the same thing with like your waterline. I know I've seen some people do their waterline. You do your waterline sometimes too, and it looks so good because it helps like define your eyes. It's just like pop, and they look so good. So even like if you have the right shape for those eyes too, definitely recommend a waterline because most people that do it look really good.
Yeah, and if you have lighter eyes, like maybe a blue, you know, try a brown mascara. Brown mascara really also gives you that toasty, warm look, but it doesn't have quite as much of the red tone, so it looks beautiful on, like, oh my gosh.
We can talk about this for days. Like,
it just looks so good. And just don't be afraid of it. You don't need to be afraid of it. It's one of the best things you can do in that fall girl era. Really give yourself that toasty look. And know that, you know, you're pretty cool because you're doing something a little bit different than everybody else. Also, get a warmer blush shade and put it closer to the cheeks, okay? Because in winter, we typically switch to like a really cool tone blush. Same with kind of the spring.
Yeah.
Because you want to almost look cold. But for fall, you really want to look warm. You want to look bundled up. And so a slightly more orange or a slightly darker pink really looks beautiful on your skin. Especially for my fair girl, like my fair skin girls. Even with you, like a dark plum.
Like a dark plum.
Ooh,
I know. I've actually been looking into getting to some because I also want to hop into the more of the fall trend. I have a good little start, but we can always upgrade.
Right, and just have fun with your overall look, right? So maybe refresh your nails. I know Deja has some cute little orange nails right now. Maybe do a cranberry shade. Maybe, you know, play around. Get some like little plaid ones. They make some really cute press-on nails now that are good quality.
Now that we're going into more of the colder, you know, temperatures, you don't have to worry about the humidity. You don't have to worry about sweating so much. So now, you know, my curly hair girls we can finally get that silk press and straighten your hair, and then for my straight hair ones, we can finally do some
curl
cute,
it.
you know, do some updo hair.
Yes, exactly, because you don't have to worry about that humidity. So like,
you know, take advantage of that because I know when it's hot, we're like, you know, I wish it was colder.
Yeah, exactly. And also make sure you're taking care of your teeth. Okay, this is a big thing. Whiten your teeth. You know, really make sure that you're brushing and flossing them good. Just because there's nothing worse than like looking like your teeth are dirty, and you can just feel it, and it's just not.
No, we're like a warm look, and then it's like warm teeth. Like
you want like this bright,
we want
you know?
Yeah, we want some contrast. We want some contrast to our face. We want to look cute. And
exactly, just put together, just beautiful, and I don't even know.
And if more than anything, we want to feel confident. We want to feel good going into this next season. You know, feeling like we're part of it and that we're you know, you kind of want to give off that vibe that, like, you look like fall. Like, oh, if fall was a person, like, you would look like that.
Exactly.
You know?
Maybe create a Pinterest board of some makeup looks that you like and try and find people that look similar to you or have similar features. That way you're going to kind of know if it's going to look good on your skin tone or your eye color. And then also kind of play around with accessories, okay? I think we're so scared of that now. We're very scared to kind of go out of that clean girl look, which, don't get me wrong, I love it, okay? But, you know, get some cute pearls, get some cute little necklaces, get more bold statement pieces.
Go with some more of the gold jewelry to match the warmer tone too.
Wear a cute little hat. Wear some leg warmers or some gloves.
The leg warmers these days, that's what I've been wanting to get into because they're so cute.
Coming back, yeah.
They are so cute. I have never seen someone look bad with leg warmers on.
I know, it kind of gives you that inner ballerina.
Yes, like they just look, like when I see someone with like leg warmers, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I know you're cozy.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Exactly.
Right? It's just a great look, and there's nothing better than feeling like fall and just feeling like you're truly embracing it and getting that warm, cozy hug.
And besides, this is the only time of the season of the whole entire year. You have 3 months out of 12 to actually go and dress up. You know, it's not so freezing cold that like, oh my god, I gotta bundle up in layers, but it's not so hot where you're just wearing a tank top and some shorts. You know, have fun with it. Try something else.
Exactly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little fall beauty guide. It's probably not one of our longest episodes, but this is a little bit out of our niche. So we just wanted to try something new, have a little fun with it.
Exactly. That's all we're doing. We're having fun, and that's the way that you should be too.
Right. So down below we have our social media linked for you. And we're on...
We are on a lot, guys. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and now adding to the list, we are now on Instagram Threads. So you can catch us almost anywhere. But TikTok and YouTube are our most popular ones, so you guys should definitely check that out.
I know, if TikTok ever goes away, we're screwed.
We're done.
We're done. Goodbye. You'll never see us again. But yeah, definitely go check us out on there. And then we also have a video linked down there that's kind of similar to this. It'll be a little different because, like I said, this is typically not our niche. But definitely go check that out if you want to see some more from us. Or you can always subscribe and like this video to let us know that you like it and you want to see some more beauty content. You know, because who doesn't?
It's always fun, isn't it?
Exactly. And then YouTube is going to link our season 3 playlist right here, and then another video that it thinks you would like up here. And yeah, all right, we love you. Bye.
Bye.